MichaelASinger, The Untethered Soul, The Journey Beyond Yourself. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment with the book summary of The Untethered Soul, The Journey Beyond Yourself by MichaelASinger. Learn how to distance yourself from your thoughts, tap into your vast inner energy, and conquer fear and anxiety by recognizing their roles as objects of your consciousness. Understand the distinction between yourself and your personal self and the importance of finding balance in life. Embrace the art of letting go and expand your consciousness to transcend your personal boundaries, while recognizing the value of contemplating death as a means to prioritize your life's desires.
Unleashing the power of your inner voice. Your inner voice, also known as your inner monologue, is constantly talking. In order to become enlightened, it is important to start paying attention to it. This voice is simply an output of your consciousness, which processes your thoughts and emotions. By understanding that your thoughts do not define you, you can separate your pure consciousness from your personal self. Your personal self is how you perceive yourself and the patterns of your thoughts. However, your emotions and thoughts are not the real you. It is crucial to accept that your emotions and thoughts play a role, but they do not define who you are. Becoming enlightened means acknowledging the difference between your pure consciousness and personal self. Tapping into inner energy. The concept of inner energy is real and powerful, and it can help individuals achieve anything they desire. Known as chi or shakti, this energy is always present within individuals, but they often subconsciously block it. Allowing this energy to flow freely can bring about positive changes in a person's life. Negativity can block the flow of this energy, leading to negative emotions such as depression. To tap into this energy, individuals need to open their minds and let it flow. By doing so, they can overcome any challenge that comes their way. Conquer your fears. Accepting and letting go of fear. Our human nature is wired to focus on negative things, including fear and anxiety. While these traits served a crucial purpose in our evolution, they often push us to become highly responsive to fear and anxiety, preventing us from enjoying life to its fullest. Fear is a consciousness object that we can choose to recognize and release, like a splinter, or try to avoid it altogether. However, this only masks the underlying problem that results from bottled-up emotions and blocked energy. Fear ultimately weakens the heart and hinders our natural flow of energy. The only way to conquer fears is to accept them as mere consciousness objects and resolve them. Enlightenment is not about eliminating fear but understanding it and managing its impact on our lives. By letting go of our fear, we can experience more freedom, confidence, and joy in our lives. The journey towards a fearless life begins by recognizing fear as an integral part of life and taking charge to conquer them. Transcending your personal self. The key to spiritual growth lies in training your consciousness to turn away from yourself. Your personal self, shaped by thoughts and emotions, functions like a cage. Mental boundaries are imposed to protect ourselves from anything that threatens our idea of who we are. We cling to our thoughts, building a cage for ourselves. But when we let go of our thoughts, our consciousness expands into something more profound. Negative thoughts no longer bring us down but simply flow on by. By transcending our personal self, we can realize the freedom that comes from letting go. Embracing the inevitable. Reflecting on death can help us lead meaningful lives and prioritize what truly matters. Death is a concept that has always been present in human history. It is a source of fear and mystery, and yet, it gives life meaning. The idea of embracing death may seem unusual to some, but it has been embraced by yogis and saints for centuries. By reflecting on death, we can gain a new perspective on life and discover what truly matters. When we reflect on the inevitability of death, it can help us shape our relationships. For example, we may be jealous in a situation where our partner is interacting with someone else. However, by reflecting on death, we can shift our focus from our own insecurities to our partner's happiness. Furthermore, contemplating death can help us prioritize our time and energy. By imagining that we only have a limited time left, we can identify what truly matters and focus on those things. This exercise can help us avoid wasting our time on unimportant things and instead, focus on the activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. In conclusion, rather than being a source of fear, death can be a source of inspiration. By embracing the inevitability of death and reflecting on its implications, we can live more meaningful lives and focus on what truly matters. The Tao of Balance. Learn how finding balance can help you achieve your goals and simplify your life, according to the Tao Te Ching. The Tao Te Ching, a spiritual classic, teaches that balance is key to success in all areas of life. This is especially true when it comes to achieving our goals. Many people fail to keep up with their New Year's resolutions because they set unrealistic expectations for themselves. However, the key to success is finding the balance between what we want and what we can realistically achieve. The Tao teaches that extremes are rarely the answer, and that in order to be successful, we need to find the middle path or the Tao. By way of example, in relationships, too much dependence or too much independence can lead to failure. Similarly, wandering aimlessly makes it difficult to reach our goals. Sticking to the right path allows us to focus our energy and feel empowered. So, how do we find this balance and follow the Tao? It requires self-reflection and finding what works best for us. By doing so, we can simplify our lives, avoid exhaustion, and become much more productive. By understanding the significance of balance, we can unlock our potential and achieve success in all aspects of our lives.
In conclusion, the Untethered Soul invites you to challenge your own perceptions and limitations. By observing and detaching yourself from your thoughts and emotions, you can create a more meaningful, fulfilling life. Open your mind and harness your inner energy by letting go of negative experiences and embracing a Taoist approach to balance. Become aware of your fears, but deny them control over your life. Reflect on the inevitability of death and use it as motivation to prioritize important aspects of your existence. By practicing these principles, you will embark on a journey beyond yourself, ultimately transcending the mental cage of your personal self.